Hey, it's Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show. Most people know me as the foul-mouthed shock jock from the Classic Metal Show, or the no-nonsense heavy metal critic from pitriff.com. Now you get to learn the other side. My first book, Little Victories, A Tale of Divorce, Debauchery, and Finding Happiness, comes out on January 13th in paperback and digital formats on Amazon and iTunes. It details my real-world emotional struggles over a year that included a divorce after a quarter-century of marriage and the death of my father. It profiles things I did right, as well as a bevy of things that I did wrong with the help of alcohol, and how I found my way out of the muck of the emotional state that almost saw me commit suicide. Pre-order your copy of Little Victories, A Tale of Divorce, Debauchery, and Finding Happiness today at www.chrisaikenbooks.com and get in touch with the more fallible side of me, Chris Aiken. Sounds happy, huh?
And while somebody mentioned Kiss, I just got to say this whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing. I cannot. It pains me to say it, but I kind of understand the Hall of Fame's logic and only inducting the '70s lineup, because I mean, guys like you and me will hash over, will sing the praises of Creature of the Night and Lick It Up and Revenge all day, but to the greater, the average music listening public, nobody can name more than a couple songs.
All right, here's why I disagree with you fully, Doghouse.
Okay.
And I agree fully. I don't think you're voting in the band. I think you're voting in the catalog. And the reason I say that is because the stipulation is you're not eligible until you've been a band for 25 years.
From your first release.
Right. So therefore, anybody that's been in that band for 25 years, for those 25 years, should be fucking in on that election. Because you're not electing a period. If you're electing a period of a band and the stipulation is 25 years, well then Peter, Gene, Paul, and Ace were not together for 25 years, so they're not eligible. And again, okay. I think the whole thing is a fucking joke, but you're voting in the catalog, not
an era.
Individual guys.
Yeah, you're not voting in an era. You're voting in the band.
Yeah. I think all those dopes and Guns N' Roses should be in. As much as that pains me, they should all be in.
I see your point, too, and I kind of don't like the idea of just cherry-picking, such and such period from such and such band. You could you could just say one band from one album. Well, you could say, I don't know.
Well, I mean...
They could have just, they pretty much did just vote in Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah. Nirvana. They voted in Nevermind because In Utero didn't do shit and Bleach didn't do shit, and then dude's fucking head fell off. So, that's what you voted in for Nirvana, too.
Yeah, so, I get the point there. But at the same time, it's hard to feel all busted up for Kiss anymore.
Well, the whole Kiss thing is stupid. Here's the one thing with Kiss. This whole Kiss thing has really brought to light just how much of a stupid hypocrisy this whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame actually is.
It's really got in brought it to light. Fan vote.
Well, dude. First of all, it should just fucking put whoever's been in the band in there. Who gives a shit? And this whole makeup and non-makeup shit, put the two that have been in there the whole time in makeup. The rest of them show up in a fucking suit. Everybody sings rock and roll all night together. Nobody plays instruments. Get a tribute band to play the instruments. Get Mini Kiss up there and have them all sing in the chorus. How's that? I just solved the whole fucking problem.
And the members of Kiss aren't making it any easier for themselves.
No, of course not. The whole thing is dumb.
That's not the Kiss way.
Yeah. They don't deserve to wear the paint. Shut up, Gene.
yeah, they don't deserve to wear the... What was the other thing he said? Look at my little violin, I have no sympathy.
Yeah, I saw that too. But the thing with the paint was amazingly funny to me because he makes it sound like to be in Kiss, you have to be some kind of fucking musical genius. Sorry, but Kiss is one of the most average musical bands of all time. They're not a
And when you
fucking... They had one quality guitar player, and that was Bruce Kulick. Sorry,
when you
Ace
get a
fans, but... Huh?
When you get a shredder in there, you have to make it not shred.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark St. John.
Vinnie Vincent.
Yeah, Vinnie Vincent, another one. That's it. Kiss had one truly, from start to finish, could play everything guitarist, and that was Bruce Kulick. Everybody else was a specialist, including Ace. Ace's specialty was drugs, but regardless, Ace is not a very good guitar player. He's a sloppy guitar player. It's good. I mean, people like what he did, but he's a sloppy guitar player. He's not that good.
Ace's specialty was just being Ace.
Yeah,
Ace,
exactly. Ace. That's kind of like saying, "Oh, Peter Criss was a great drummer." No, he really isn't. He's a very average drummer. And fucking Gene's a terrible bassist, and Paul is a very fucking average rhythm guitar player. So,
all right, with that in mind, I guess I'm done for now.
All right, man.
All right, hail
Fuck
and
you,
kill.
pal.
Here he goes.
You agree or disagree?
I agree with you. They had a successful gimmick which launched them into the marketplace.
Oh, Kiss's biggest contribution was not their tunes.
Right.
Kiss's biggest contribution is they taught every single one of these fucking bands how to market.
Sure.
That's what they did.
Well, that's what I said. They had a successful gimmick.
Right. But all this nonsense about these fucking guys with this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, who gives a flying fuck? Did they not successfully play without makeup on the fucking Kiss Unplugged?
They did.
So do that.
Right.
Put up fucking pictures of all eras of Kiss behind them, a big old wall of collage, and have them without makeup sitting there and play 2 fucking songs acoustic.
Right.
Who cares?
It's a big ego thing.
Dumb ego thing.
It is. I agree.
And then you know what you do? You record it and you tack those on the next Kiss record on the Kiss 45th anniversary of fucking re-recordings or whatever they're doing.
Sure.
Did you see they're putting out a box set called 40?
Yeah.
Because you need another fucking Kiss greatest hits.
Yeah, like nobody has all those songs already.
No new songs, no reissues, no even like rare live tracks. Just the same old shit.
Right.
They suck.
Well, people will buy it.
Yeah, that's the saddest part of it. Guys like Red, our friend Red from Red and Jerry, he'll buy it.
Sure.
Because he's a fucking Kiss head.
Yeah, he's a completist.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, he's got the fucking Ace tattoo on his arm. He had Ace sign his arm and then got it tattooed.
Yeah, I know. I remember seeing the photos.
Fucking dope.
Wow.
Sorry, Red, but that's dopey.
It's my favorite, man.
Yeah, dude, they're the best, man. Ace signed my arm.
Right. So funny. Well, my pal Sammy Lee is kind of hanging out in the wings there.
All right.
So I thought I'd play one of their new songs and get him on. We'll chat with him for a couple of minutes about this new Red Rain release and find out what their plans are and all that good stuff. And so we'll bring him on. We'll talk to him for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get rolling with a lot of the other stuff.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, some of you know the band Seth, which I've played here on the show for the last, 15 years.
Right.
Sammy found us way back a long time ago. I'm going to have to ask him, to be honest with you. I was at WSTB when Seth sent their CD to me.
Okay.
And anyway, they recorded, they're under a new name now, and we'll find out what the lineup change is and what the change in the name is and all that stuff. But Red Rain now has a new CD out called Chasing Shadows, and I'm going to play a tune from this. We'll bring Sammy on. So this one is just called Chains, so check it out. This is Red Rain exclusively here
On your classic metal show.